shit together.
This is the best cheeseburger I've ever had in my life.
It's from one day. Trevor, I'm serious. I was nearly caught today, then my client stiffed me for half. I'm sick of this life. Yeah, I gotta stop getting stoned and get my act together.
Dude, look at me. You can bake up and still be a success.
You sell pot for a living.
It still saps the motivation. Look, all I'm saying is, you want in? You are in.
That's basically your offer before I got caught cheating on your math test in the 3rd grade.
Goddamn memory.
And by the way, it's your offer on every shady thing you've got me involved in.
How was I supposed to know that Chick was the dean's daughter? Look, nobody's ever going to suspect you're a dealer. Look at me. This is a $2,000 suit. I've got 12 of them. I have an office. I take on real software projects. My client wears suits. They give me briefcases of cash. I give them identical briefcases with vacuum sealed bud. I'm telling you, hide in plain sight. Oldest trick in the book.
And what do you need me for?
I leave town tomorrow. I've got a client coming in who wants to meet at the Ritz. I need somebody I trust to make the drop. It's totally safe. Come on, help me out.
You know, one stands a greater chance of dying while dealing drugs than on death row in Texas. Which begs the question, why would anyone deal drugs?
What are you talking about?
It's from Freakonomics, which I suggest you read. But whether you do or you don't, you'll have to find someone else because I'm not interested.
Not interested in what? What are you doing here? I thought you were sleeping at your place tonight.
Hey, sweetie. What a pleasant surprise. I'm so glad you stopped by. Not interested in what?
Trevor's trying to set me up.
That's terrific. Who's the lucky girl?
I was trying to get him to work for me.
That's a great idea. It would take some stress off of Trevor, and you'd pick up writing code like you do everything else.
I'll head out. I've got to get up early to see my grandmother.
You need my help? Give me an update.
You know, that woman was really nice. She deserves her
on the
day.
clients, on the case. I don't get emotionally attached to the clients.
This woman's had her entire life ripped apart. You don't care.
I'm not about caring about winning.
Why can't you be about both?
I'd explain it to you, but then I'd have to care about you. Now give me an update.
Defense sent over the original files from the investigation as a courtesy, but what I'm
No, they
thinking is that
didn't. Nobody does anything as a courtesy. They sent over those files because that's where they want you to look. Listen to me, being a lawyer is like being a doctor.
You mean that you don't get emotional about the client?
No, I mean, you keep pressing until it hurts. Then you know where to look. Forget about impeaching the investigation. It won't lead anywhere. No employee is going to testify against his own CEO.
What would you suggest I do?
Think. If this guy has done this once,
He's done it before.
and if people who work for him now won't testify against him,
People used to might. If I can find someone he's done this to before, I've got corroboration and I've got him nailed.
I'd subpoena the personnel records of every woman who's left the firm during this guy's tenure.
That's exactly what I thought.
And what do you need my help for?
I don't know how to fill out a subpoena.
Donna, I need you to show Mike how to fill out a subpoena. No problem. After that, you want me to show him how to wipe his ass? It's funny, because you should already know how to do both those things.
What's this?
It's my suit guy. Go in, tell him I sent you, and spend some goddamn money.
What's it matter how much I spend on suits?
Because we're in the business of convincing people to do what we want, and like it or not, people respond to how you're dressed. So if you want to be treated like you belong at this level, this is where
what you're gonna have to do.
Hey, you're giving me advice. It sounds like you actually care about me.
What I want you to understand is that you're a reflection of me. And as I told you before, I damn sure care about me. What happened?
I couldn't convince her to stand her ground and tell the truth anyway.
How the hell did you miss that arrest?
I don't know. I went to Rachel and we did every background check we have.
Did you grill her like I told you to?
It was a sealed record.
God damn it, I knew it. You didn't grill her because you were afraid to make her uncomfortable. That's why I don't get emotionally involved. So I can ask the tough questions that you won't. So you're gonna quit?
It's either that or wait for Louis Litt to fire me.
What are you talking about?
My first day, Louis fired Gary Lipsky for screwing up a case. He said if I did the same thing, I'd be gone as fast as Gary.
Then go to your witness house and try to get her to testify again.
I'm telling you, I was there today. There's no way.
There's always a way.
Then why don't you go over there and convince her?
Because you screwed it up.
And you don't give a damn about the client.
That's not my job.
Does your job include giving a damn about me? Because the least you could do is go over to Louis Litt and stand up for me.
Stand up for you. I put my ass on the line for you, and the first roadblock you stumble into, you want to quit. Being a success is about knowing the difference between having balls and having courage.
And what is that?
You have the balls to get this job, but you don't have the courage to stick it out when it gets tough.
It's not true.
Isn't it? You've had one foot out the door since you got here.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that second briefcase locked in your desk. Yeah, I saw it. And I know what it is. It's a backup plan in case this doesn't work out. You can make some quick cash and go right back to the life you told me you didn't want to lead. So if you want to quit, go ahead. But it isn't because of Louis Litt, it isn't because of me, and it isn't because of your witness. It's because you're afraid you might fail, and then you'll have to look yourself in the mirror and admit you're not as smart as you think you are. Now go home and think about that. If you're here in the morning, I know I'll still have an associate.
Hi, my name is Will Dinsmore. I'm in Studio City, California, and I'm 6'2".